Hello, guys. Good day. This is Anna of Reinforcement Club, your fellow positive reinforcer. Today, we are going to talk about financial independence, living life on your own terms, how financial independence empowers you all the way, all the time, all throughout your life. Now, how important is financial independence, and how how worth it, you know, this kind of goal when you want to be financial independent. People have different goals in life, but let me share to you today how amazing is this goal. How amazing to have this kind of life, being financially independent. Now, first of all, let us define what is financial independence. Now, financial independence is the state of having enough income or wealth to cover your living expenses for the rest of your life without needing to rely on a job or actively working. So, in other words, when you are financially independent, you don't need to work. Work becomes optional to you. In other words, you no longer need to trade your time for money because your investments like dividends, business profits, savings, or other sources of passive income generate enough to support your desired lifestyle. Now, here are some key elements of financial independence. Now, what are the criterias of being financially independent? Number one is that your passive income exceeds your living expenses. Now, the cornerstone of financial independence is that your passive income, like the income coming from investment returns like dividends or like profit, net profit every month, rental income, or other business profits like from retail if you have your own business. You know, the money that you're getting from those sources of income is greater than your regular monthly expenses, which means that your passive income covers your living cost, whether you're with or without your participation. If you decided not to work, then it'll be fine. You can still manage to live. You still have a house. You can still able to do what you want, and you don't have a problem if in terms of emergencies. You always have resources, especially financial resources, if you need it. Money becomes just a commodity to you. It's not actually a necessity when you are financially free, but you have to manage well to be in that status as long as you can. Now, another thing about financially free is that this is one of the best thing, being a financially free person, which I love most. And this is freedom from financial worry. Since the profits that you're getting, the passive income will cover everything. Your health, should I say your health insurance or your emergency fund, everything. Your investment will cover all those costs, and as a result of that, you've no worry anymore. You have no problem. You have no financial problem at all. Financial independence provides security and peace of mind because you no longer have to work about how to pay for basic living expenses like housing, food, healthcare. The freedom of being financially free enables you to make choices about how you spend your time, whether working or pursuing hobbies or traveling. Your only problem when you have loads of excess financial resources is that how are you going to spend your time? Would you, you know, I love this part because, when you don't have money problems anymore, you can just spend majority of your time with your loved ones, with your family, building relationships, keeping them healthy, or even sharing your blessings. It could be building a charitable community or sponsoring people in order for them to achieve their goals. It's, time wouldn't be your problem at all, especially money. Your problem becomes how are you going to spend your time? So, being in that situation, it's not really that a big deal. How are you going to spend your time without worrying your money? Which means that it's not really it's not a problem. Now, the problem is when you waste your time. You spend your time on those things which can destroy you, like drugs or being in a toxic relationship, not developing yourself. So the privilege of being financially free would be compromised if you make poor choices with your time. So that's also important. You know, other than being financially free, it's also important to be wise with your choices and how you spend your time. Now, another criteria about being financially free is that you know you have investment and wealth accumulation, which means that you have a significant amount of portfolio of assets such as stocks, bonds, real estates, and businesses. These assets generate income and grow in value over time, contributing to your financial independence, wherein you could be more free. You can spend more time with your kids, with your loved ones, as much as you can. You know how amazing is this kind of opportunity, that all you have to do is to make a right choice on how you spend your time, because money has been taken care of. Your investment money is no longer your problem. Your job is no longer a problem. Just your time. You have to make wise decisions about your time. Now, when you are financially free, you have control over your time and choices, which I've mentioned earlier. So it's not really a big deal. It's just going to be a big deal when you make bad choices. You waste that opportunity away, being financially free. Instead of building yourself more, building yourself up, building others up, it seems like when you make poor choices, as you have observed, some people tend to be self-destructive when they reach when they have this opportunity. And as they say, money can't buy everything, but money can give you better options. And if you don't pick wisely with those options, then that opportunity, that privilege of being financially free, will be taken away from you because of your poor choices. Now, as you can see, those people, I'm talking about those people who are financially free. As you have observed to them, they're not reckless. They make wise choices. They even have a financial discipline to maintain that status. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about money. No matter how rich you are, if you happen to be born in a rich family, being rich is just not about that. You have to be tough enough to face the world mentally, physically, health-wise. You got to be ready. Otherwise, other aspects of your life will suffer, like your health. Because you have loads of money, you can buy unlimited alcohol. Some people go to drugs, seek drugs for pleasure. Some men pick toxic women to spend their money. So, yeah. But the good thing about it is that, other than those poor choices, there are also good choices, which has always been open for you. Now, reaching financial independence often requires a strong financial habits to keep that status, which means that, being financially independent, a person who is in that situation learns to save a significant portion of his income, to be in that status. And to other people, especially those rich people, though, they live below their means. In other words, when they have this passive income of, like, for example, 20,000 euro per month, their lifestyle never go beyond 20,000. Some of them, they just live in a small house, just to buying food and having just enough to get by, and have just enough holidays every month or every 6 months. Plus, you know, having having this kind of strategy like living below your means, you still have an excess cash, even though it doesn't mean that you're poor though. You're just making wise or good choices for yourself and not waste the money away, not wasting the blessing. So since you still have excess money and you can still live your life plus your holidays and freedom to live anywhere and everywhere, spend time with people you love, then those excess money can also, help you enable to reinvest again to other assets. So those people who are wise enough to be in that financially free status, they know how to do it. They know how to keep their money, even a single cent. They know how to use it, how to keep it. So being financially free, it isn't enough. You have to be mentally wise. You also need to take care of yourself in order to enjoy that status, that privilege that you work for, in majority of your years, or to those people who've been born from a rich family but were still able to maintain that status. They don't waste their resources away. They don't waste their life away. They don't compromise their health to some people. So in other words, once you happen to be financially free, it's important to make wise decisions, good decisions for yourself in terms of your health, relationships, and wealth building, to the point that you'll be building an empire in the long run. Now, pursuing financial independence can bring us numerous benefits, both of our personal life and overall well-being. And you know the reason why? Basically, this is how it is. I've already mentioned this earlier. When you pursue financial freedom and you reach that point wherein you are much disciplined enough financially and you don't compromise your health as well as your relationship. The good thing about having this financial freedom, enjoying it, living it, is that you have the freedom and control over your time. Which means that you don't have to go to work. You don't have to see your boss or your bosses. Nobody tells you what to do. You can just sleep all day for the entire month, but not for the rest of your life. But, some people can manage this. They can do whatever they want because they already have loads of assets to provide them their needs. Now, these people don't necessarily work. Work becomes an option. And once you are financially free, just like these other people, rich and wise people, you can pursue projects you're passionate about. You can even start your own business or even take an extended break without the pressure of earning a paycheck. Now, at the moment, since, this is not really, I'm not at the status this time. Although this is one of my biggest dreams, to be financially free. What I love most about this is that I don't, when I go for holidays or vacation somewhere else, there is no need. Think about it. I think about this each time. If I am financially free, there is no need for me to ask permission to anybody that I'm going on holidays. There is no need for me to limit my vacation. I can go back home anytime I want. I can stay anywhere, anytime. I don't have to ask permission to my boss. Nobody tells me what to do other than my significant others or kids, just the people who matters to me. That's one of the best benefits of being financially free. Control over your time. And you have the flexibility. You're not tied to a rigid work schedule or location. You can be anywhere. And this flexibility allows you to travel, focus on your personal development, or spend more time with your loved ones. This is the best part. Now, another thing about being financially free and why it is worth pursuing this. Now, once you are financially free, financially wise, money wise, you've no stress about money. You don't feel anxious about your income. And compared to living on paycheck to paycheck, you have to you have to compute your expenses every month and make sure that you live below your means. Although it's the same thing when you're financially free, but the good thing about financially free is that you don't necessarily have to work. And when you are living on paycheck to paycheck, you have to be there. You have to be stuck in a certain location so that you can get paid. And there's the other guy there who's financially free, just can sleep all day, doesn't have to go to work, doesn't necessarily need to work. And even though those people who are financially free, they can still handle unexpected emergencies like medical expenses or job loss. Those people not don't necessarily have jobs. They own the jobs. They own the company. So no financial panic when you are financially free. And being free from financial worries contributes to better mental health and emotional stability. But once again, pick wisely on how you spend your time. Make good choices. Never compromise your health and your relationships, even your career. And when you are financially free, though, you can do early retirement, or you can do part-time work because work becomes optional to you. You know, many people who reach this goal can retire in their 40s or even 30s or earlier. And you can explore meaningful work or creative ventures that may not pay as much as you expected in order to in order to pay for your living expenses. But you can do volunteer for a month or two, helping those people build their own houses, because you don't worry about your own. Your business will take care of it. Your rental properties will take care of you. So you can have alternative careers. You have the privilege to do whatever you want. Just pick the right choice. And you can even pursue your, passionate projects. You can be an artist, if you want to, or you can even try venture some entrepreneurial endeavors which you haven't tried before, because you have financial resources. You don't worry about money because you have excess money. You can pursue your dreams, other careers, or you can reinvest your money. You can even make your own startups. And, having this financial freedom, being in this situation, you have an increased flexibility in lifestyle choices. You can live anywhere you want. You have location independence. You can live where you want, maybe in Philippines, in the North Pole, anywhere. Whether that means relocating to a cheaper area or traveling around the world. Oh my gosh, this is one of the best part. And it's easier for you to adapt life changes like marriage, parenthood, illness, because you already have money. The only thing that you have to do is to pick the right choice. Pick the right choice on how you're going to, invest your time. And when you're rich and you become a parent or a dad, or when you're newlywed, it's easier. You can spend more time with your wife or husband. You can spend more time with your kids, making memories every day, all throughout your life. And that's one of the best part of being financially free. And since you have loads of money, you are secured, financially secured, and you can even have a generational impact wherein you can support your family more generously, whether through providing for, you can even provide education to your children. Plus, you can even help your aging parents. You can also provide for them. You can even, if your children is kind of sick, if they need financial assistance, you can assist your children. Not to the point that, they become dependent on you. But if your children needs help, financial help, you always have money to help them. And in the most part, when you're financially free, you have more time to develop yourself. You can hire coaches, therapists, financial coach, life coach. You can improve yourself limitless because you already have resources. You don't worry about how to pay these people. You can even invest on yourself. It's because you already have time. So you gain the time and resources to focus on your physical and mental well-being, leading to a healthier and more fulfilling life for you. And when you are financially free, there is a higher tendency that you going to enjoy quality time with your relationships, the relationships that you value. More quality time and support system with these people. You can spend more quality time with your family, friends, even best friends, your loved ones, girlfriends, wives. I'm just joking. Whoever matters to you. You can strengthen the relationship with them that might otherwise be neglected due to a busy work schedule. And in the most part, another thing, which is a big thing about being financially free, you have a big opportunity to contribute to society. You can do philanthropy works. Once you've achieved financial independence, you can contribute more to the cause you care about, whether through charitable donations, volunteering, or mentorship. You can even make some environment or choose to make time for environmental impact movements. Financial independence could allow you to make more sustainable and conscious lifestyle choices, such as supporting ethical businesses or reducing your environmental footprints. You can even, like, if you are super rich, if you have excess cash, you can build your own company for, electric cars, any eco-friendly technology. So you can make a big impact to society, even to the world. I'm not saying that the only way to make an impact to the world is to become rich. But what I'm trying to say today is that having, pursuing financial freedom isn't bad. It has a lot of benefits on you, which is worth doing, worth fighting for, worth working for. Now, in the essence, financial independence gives you freedom. Freedom from worry, freedom to make choices based on your passion and values, and freedom to design the life you truly want without worrying about work schedules, worrying about your boss. You are your own boss now. It's not just about having money, but you have the greatest opportunity to gain control over your life when you are financially free. So, in other words, financial freedom is worth fighting for, worth a goal to pursue. Now, I hope you learned something from this episode. And if you love this content today, you can follow me in YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, even in Amazon Podcasts. Reinforce Me Club. This is Anne, by the way, your fellow positive reinforcer. I do appreciate your time and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you very much.